When did you stop? When did you stop?
Loving me.
All right, guys. Nice. Nice, Joey. All right, guys. I've got a couple questions for you that I feel like
What are we hitting?
are entertaining.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah,
dude,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
let's
go
let's
that one.
yo, let's
That one's probably dirty, actually.
do an easy one
Which
first.
end do I hit it from?
Tip.
Yeah, it's definitely
yeah,
no.
yeah.
That's what you put in your mouth.
Yes, that's yeah. That's what you feel it.
Do the
You feel it when you pull. yeah, he's got it.
yeah,
All
no,
right.
that's good shit.
Okay.
That's from my boy Gart. That's from Jamaica, bro. Go, keep going.
All right, so I got a couple questions I think are going to be entertaining.
Do the easy ones first because I think if we have to think hard
I gotta look
right
at
off
it
the
quick.
rip, we're gonna be like,
all right, are you
Just take a little tiny bit.
are you early or late?
early? That's so easy.
Wait. I want to say on you two.
Is
Wait. I want to say Jill, you're early.
is my wife with me or not?
No. Yeah. Sean, you're late. Right? Am I right?
usually I plan it on time. Like every time I've come here, except for the last 2 times, I was late with valid reasons. That usually I show up and I say I'm over here waiting.
This isn't a character defect.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I get it.
This is just reporting the facts.
Sure,
here.
I think I'm later more than I'm early.
Okay.
Yes.
What would you have thought that I am?
I would have thought early because you don't like much. So
I don't like much.
yeah, like nothing really distracts you. So like if I'm like, Dave, let's meet up at 2, which I can't because you live in the fucking city. But if I was like, Dave, let's meet up at 2, you're like, okay, I'm doing literally nothing. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I have no fucking life.
Right. Or you're just not interesting is all. No, I'm kidding. I'm typically late. And a client said this to me one time. There was this
I said you gotta take a little.
I fucking can't. I can't with the fucking screw.
There was this charming
Don't burn
client.
your finger there. That shit burns hot.
Why is this wrapped up? There was this fucking client of mine who once was like, I am a time optimist. And that's completely me. I'm always like, all right, I could probably do like 7 different things and then I'll leave and it'll take that much time. I get like through 5 and then I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm going to be fucking late. And then I race out the door and then I'm either like right on time or like a couple minutes late. And I'm pretty much a couple minutes late always.
Let me ask the next question.
All right.
Oh, you already said.
Didn't answer it fast enough.
Joe's early, right?
Yeah.
You answered.
I know Heather's going to be like, when she hears that, and we'll laugh about it. I'll laugh at it.
Be careful. No, be careful. Seriously.
This ain't shit.
Yo, so
This guy just picked an ash off of his tongue. This guy picked an ash off of his tongue just now.
it's a vape, dude.
Further ashes from your vape.
You guys
I gotta
are
do that,
fucking dumb.
Dude, so did you take the coil off of this?
Yeah.
Dude, it took me so long to put that on.
I figured.
I'm not even joking.
I was like, dude, why is this on there?
This
To wrap a fucking twisty tie around a fucking screw.
my next question is this.
Now there's no filter on it. It may take a quarter of what you took
Yeah, for real.
When he took that twisty tie off, that's it. That's
Yo,
full
so-
vape chemical.
This question
So why
is
can't I sip that right now? If I sip that, would you not want it anymore? Hang on, I want to hear this from Joe.
I don't like sharing drinks with people. I got a thing with like mouth. I don't like that. I've never liked that.
So if I kissed you on the mouth right now, you'd freak out?
Well, no, that's different because that's
All right.
an act of love.
Oh, okay.
I just like one time at we were at some restaurant. I wanted more water, and the waitress kept ignoring me. So Billy dumped water from his glass.
Well, that's different. That's completely
so
fucking different.
No. It could have been anybody. I will share a drink with Heather because like we shared a lot more than drinks.
Nice.
Like what? Like car rides in the morning and stuff? Nice.
Popcorn.
I gotcha. Nice, dude.
But no, I've that's like I've just got a thing. I don't like sharing drinks.
Wow. All right, cool.
Like Higgins always used to take a drink out of Dave Sikuli's Gatorade and stuff. I always thought that was so nasty.
Right.
Half his gator would be stuck in his lip.
Yeah. So then one time, Dave, I probably shouldn't tell that story.
So Sean, what was your question?
all right. You want me to drop it? You're dropping that story.
Tell us.
Are you done with the story?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna.
Okay. My question is: would you rather text or phone call?
Ooh,
Depends who it is.
it 1000% depends who it is.
I'll be honest, I'd rather a phone call any day. I think it's that's why I like, because you call me a lot versus, well, we text too, but I mean, he knows how it goes. And if he has something to say to me at work or something, you usually call me.
Yeah.
Even if
So,
I don't answer, but it's
honestly-
you too. I leave you voicemails.
No, you do.
sometimes.
You do. Hasn't been like.
I've called Dave and left him voicemails too.
Yeah, he doesn't
Dave
answer.
Dave
he's
doesn't
never
answer and he doesn't like it. Like I've called Dave and he's like, yeah, what? Like he's almost offended. Yeah, you've like what? And I'm like, oh my bad. Are we not supposed to do this? What the fuck? So if it's Dave, I'd rather text. If it's you, I'd rather call.
busy from 9 to 9 every day.
If it's Joey, I'd probably rather call, but I enjoy texting you. Like I enjoy texting you guys
No,
too. You know what
texting
I mean?
is fine. Don't get me wrong, but
If it's Rudy, Nick, I'd rather call.
if it's a purpose, like you're just texting me, oh, are we doing this day? Just call me, man. Look, that 45-minute text conversation could be a 30-second phone call. We could talk about all the stupid shit over text, like the fun stuff.
Right.
But if there's like a purpose, when he sees
like
something crazy and he calls me, I know you're calling me for. It's not going to be a 30-minute phone call. It's usually something fun.
Look,
or quick.
I'm busy during the day, very busy. You can call me, okay? You can call me, but don't call me and say, "Hey, what are you wearing right now?"
No, that's him, dude.
Because guess what? I'm doing shit. All right. You can call me.
You think
Get
I'm
to the
not?
fucking point?
You think I'm not, dude?
Don't say, "Hey, what color socks you have on?" Oh, I bet that dick is half hard right now.
It probably is, dude. That thing's a cannon.
Dude, so I will say that the last few times that I've called him, he did answer.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for you know what I mean.
What do you mean for you?
You guys are fucking brothers.
Pee holes, peanut butter, all
Yeah,
this shit.
yeah. What you're like? How loud would you moan if you fucked me? Whatever weird stuff you talk
Yeah.
about.
You say that on
Yeah,
the
you
text.
All right, well,
Every
I'd moan
fucking
super
day.
loud if Dave did. That's all I'm saying. What are you doing, waiter? How you doing?
I'm getting warm.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm getting hot.
Slide them slacks off, man. Come on. The camera can't see.
That's very true.
Be balls out.
Joey did a play with no pants
He
on.
did
I did.
in high school.
Not
Grease.
the whole play,
Grease.
but yeah, it was the Teen Angel. I had to fucking sing Beauty School Dropout. I've never heard myself because, like, even filming lit, I hated watching our videos. I do not like watching myself back. Weirdly enough, I can listen to the podcast, but like
You got to drive? Do you have to drive?
Yeah.
All right.
singing has always really embarrassed me, and I like the sound of my singing voice. Just like it makes me nauseous, and singing out in front of people was very stressful. So because when I did Beauty School Dropout, there was like these gigantic records where the backdrop, and I was
Yep.
on a fucking ladder
Yep.
behind them, so you only saw me from like, the mid stomach up, basically.
Nice.
My stomach was a lot smaller then. I just see you smiling for Matt. And Miss Travis said how people used to deliberately fuck up the Sunday shows for the musicals. I don't know why.
Yeah?
Because you do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Because it was the last show, people would always deliberately mess
like
the
goof
show
off or whatever?
Yeah, I never understood why. I was like, well, I'll do something harmless. I'll sing Beauty School Dropout with no pants on. And everybody laughed. And then I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. And we were in like the back of the fucking music room, and Charlie had a water bottle. I said, I'm like, you can shoot that in the trash from all the way back here. I will sing
take my
Beauty School
pants off.
Dropout. Yeah.
Nice.
Word,
So
and he
the-
did it?
He does it. It bounces. It was like fucking the last shot in Happy Gilmore. It bounced like off the fucking wall, off the bookshelf, off the cabinet, off the edge of the fucking trash can, went back up and flipped and went in.
Wow.
And we were like, fuck. So I had to do it. And it was my best performance of the song because it was the only time my voice didn't like shake and stuff because I was too busy being worried
About
that-
your penis
Yeah.
being exposed.
Well, so we got all like the younger girls are like they were the dancers and the hairnets and shit spinning
Right,
around.
right.
And Alyssa was Frenchie, and so they're all hiding behind the records, waiting to pop out. And I go take the ladder. Miss Travis ran down from the control room to see me like in my skippies.
What a pervert.
Yeah, she was dying laughing, and Dylan McCann was off on the side of the stage doing like a striptease while I was singing, and Josh Glick kept like fingering my butthole through the curtain.
Jesus.
So it was a very traumatic experience, but I was locked in. Yeah.
One time I watched Josh.
Oh, Jesus.
Pick your words carefully, buddy.
Yeah, here we go. Fucking strap in, listeners. Jesus Christ. That's
Think
the
about
scariest beginning of a sentence I think I've heard this year. One time I watched Josh. Oh my God.
I'm
Now-
just gonna come out and say it. No,
He fucked me.
so
We're in this hotel, mirrors everywhere.
I started the conversation, so now I have to finish it. I've been lying to you guys, man.
Oh, Christ.
You saw him twist his dick around a pencil.
Oh, no.
I did see that. I did
That's
see that.
amateur shit.
I did see that.
That's a nothing.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Shit.
That's amateur. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
I've been waiting for this moment, dude.
Go ahead, buddy.
Proceed. Proceed, pal.
Okay. Pull it together. Hey, pull it together.
Oh, I've had it together for years.
Oh my
I watched Dave watch Josh's
You
asshole.
motherfucker! I knew it. You're fake. You're fake.
I watched Josh Glick spread his butt cheeks one time.
Not mine. His own. His own.
His own.
Oh, boy.
And when a human fucking farts, it fucking puckers. It puckers like lips, dude.
Oh,
You good?
yeah, I'm good.
It puckers like like lips, and all you hear is because he's pulling his cheeks apart. All you hear is, dude, you were right
I
next
know.
to him.
I'm waiting for you
your
to
ear was on
describe
his
it.
cheek.
Oh,
And
I
you
haven't
go-
lied to myself for years. I
you
can
go-
admit it.
You hear this when someone's spreading their cheeks. That's what you hear. There's no like.
Right.
That's your
right.
cheeks. That
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
that.
slap it together.
You go.
What's the time tick on this? We're gonna have to do
It's gonna just
Yo.
quick to
No,
stop.
that was
on this
a
one.
good.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. Oh, that same night we were on chat roulette. We were on.
Yo,
And what? I don't remember this part. I don't remember this part.
Yo, Joey's loving this.
Yeah.
Joey's fucking loving this. We were on chat roulette.
Oh, boy.
And Josh started getting naked. It wasn't us. You and I weren't.
classic.
It was really weird. And we were just zooming through people. Blah 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 blah. And
Oh, I remember that
and then
now.
some other guy was like,
And he showed his asshole.
and yeah, but you and I were like, that was the same night. You and I were like, oh, what the fuck? And Josh was like, no, I like it. Yeah, it was
Oh,
awesome.
Jesus, guy. Yeah, what's the whole timestamp on that? We got to fucking Jesus Christ.
So you say 13.
Well, did he finish or not?
He didn't finish. That was a weird situation.
Chat roulette used to be nuts. I remember.
That's all it was.
Snaps for
Dude,
days.
nice, dude. I remember doing that in college. Like all of us would crowd around a computer and just fuck with people or try to find someone good looking or whatever the fuck. It was the weirdest form of like the internet.
And then you find like a cool guy who's like drinking and you're drinking and you're like,
Yeah. You guys ever do chatterbait?
yo, yes, yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
I was not expecting anybody to say that.
Yeah.
The
I've
fuck
never
is
done that.
I had weird
Jerking off
college.
in the chat?
just remember,
No.
we're on air here.
Yeah. Well, who cares? Fuck
No,
it.
chatterbait wasn't a sexual thing, was it?
Yeah, it is.
Because we did it with like everyone in the college dorm.
So chatterbait.
Oh my god!
And, like the whole room was like, oh, look at this motherfucker.
Yeah, chatterbait is. Wait, what was the other one that
Maybe
I
I
did?
didn't. Oh, maybe I did Omegle.
I don't know.
I
If
think
that
it was Omegle and what was the one before you said chatterbait?
That just forgot it too. That's
Right?
right. Chat roulette.
Chat roulette,
It
chat
is
roulette.
chat roulette, except it was made for sexual thing. Like,
Oh, okay, then maybe
But
we
so
didn't-
is chat roulette.
Maybe we didn't do it. Yeah. Because there was always like a dude just fucking tugging it.
Yeah,
And you're like,
or
all
a
right,
girl.
well, I guess
Yeah.
I'll watch
It's
this for 10
it's
minutes.
The South Park episode where they go on chat roulette and Cartman's like, another guy's dick.
Oh,
Another
yeah.
guy's dick. And he's jerking off.
Yeah.
He's jerking off.
Yeah.
So good.
That's really 80% of what it was.
Yeah.
What a fucking weird thing at like the start of the internet. You know what I mean?
Just dicks.
Yeah, like they're like, all right, we got the internet. Hey, we got video now. What the fuck? Are we
Let's
gonna
take
do
our
with
dicks out, huh?
it? Yeah, like
I love
Jesus.
conversations like this. I really do.
It's so fucking bizarre.
And we actually
right.
lived through it, which is insane.
I know. To think where we came from,
Yeah.
to have, we've already done this, so we shouldn't really talk about it.
Yeah,
again.
no, just
But to
make
have
your
like
point
cassette to CD to fucking
Dicks
then,
on camera.
then it was Blu-ray, and then I don't even know, just MP3 bullshit.
Now you can
it's
fuck a
streaming.
robot.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can fuck
Yeah.
a robot.
You can fuck robots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we doing
How do
here?
you
We
guys,
got pocket asses, all
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah.
How do you guys know? You guys
Go to your next question.
gotta-
You know,
you gotta-
I used
Here,
to
let
think
me
I was
wake
weird.
Heather up on my app.
Hello, Joey.
Would you
She
like
hasn't
me
called me
angry
back.
today or happy? Joey's always pressing.
What
the
are
angry
we going
button.
to argue about today?
You program her to do the dishes. You come home and she's still on the couch. Super realistic. Go ahead. Hit me with your question.
Y'all gonna get me in hot water because
So-
she's not gonna think you're talking about every woman.
Just
she's gonna
her?
think you're just talking about her, not realizing.
Oh, no. We're talking about
They're all
everybody.
Every woman named Heather Shand. I'm sorry, Joey. I'm kidding.
Hit me.
The next one I thought was interesting because of what I will say, but what's your dream car?
Mine is a GTR.
What is that?
A Nissan GTR.
A Nissan is your favorite car? That's what
Have
you're
you
gonna
seen
go
them?
with? Wow.
Have you seen
I
them?
don't need to see it. It's Nissan. What? Yikes.
It's a Skyline. You know what a Skyline is?
Hell yeah. When you look out over the city and you're like, yeah.
I knew that was coming.
Look at the buildings
No,
in the
it's
background.
like you can buy them for like 160 to 200, but they're like
cheap.
some of the fastest cars in the world.
That's
But
dope.
they actually look cool.
That's dope.
They
Dave?
don't look like Lamborghinis and shit like that.
Dave, you got one?
I would also hold on. That is my dream car, but
Okay.
I have a
What, do you have a
backup.
realistic one?
That is a realistic one because you can buy them for 160. If I'm talking like Rolls Royces,
160 what?
160,000.
And you think that's realistic?
Well, no, I'm
How
saying.
much fucking money you making now?
Hey, no, I'm saying though, like that's not. You look at like a Lamborghini, they're like $400,000. Rolls Royce is $400,000
Right.
starting.
Right. I don't think anything above $100,000 for a car is realistic though.
So is there a cap to this?
No, it's just your
No.
dream car. It's just your
That's
dream
my-
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I
then
was
I-
just combating.
Oh, okay.
You said it was realistic.
Yeah,
I don't think 160 grand is realistic.
Yeah, it'd be tough. You have to work for that. But go ahead. What's yours?
I don't really care about cars. It would be like just like a Ford Raptor or something.
It's interesting because I feel like since you've been in the city for years now, I figured you would have kind of come to appreciate cars more because you don't have one.
Yeah,
That's
just
interesting.
utility to me. That's all it is.
Right.
A to
So,
B.
me too,
Honestly-
I've never been into cars.
Yeah, me too.
Ever,
Yeah, me
ever.
too.
My friends like Jason Reynolds and stuff like that.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
went overboard with the cars and like I never got into it ever.
Yeah, I don't know jack shit about cars.
I don't care as long as it gets me where I got to go and looks nice. I don't want a beat up car. That's all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've kind of always been the same way. I never really had like I fucking want that car so bad. But since the Tesla evolution
Teslas are sick.
has
too.
arrived,
But that's realistic.
now
actually.
now my future car is like I just want something electric that can drive itself.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is that crazy. Like this car I got now, hopefully will last me 8-9 years.
Yep.
And by the time 9 years comes, like we're gonna have like Tesla. I feel like it's just getting started, and now I think Porsche came out with an electric car, right?
Yes.
So I think
It's
they're
the
setting a
fastest car in
standard
the
that
world.
people are coming to. So I think in 8 or 9 years it'll be even better. So I feel like that's my dream car now. Like I've never had like I want that, but now I'm like, you know what, electric car, better for the environment, hopefully, and can drive itself. That seems fucking unbelievable.
yeah.
And like in New York, they're doing a huge electric vehicle charging station build out. We'll see like what
Nice.
actually happens with all of that
Nice.
because someone has to pay for it.
Right.
But so like Heather and I, our next cars are definitely gonna be hybrids at the very least. But I would like the price to come down in Teslas so we could get a Tesla.
It will.
So
Yeah,
think it
Teslas.
will.
I think
Oh, for
that's
sure
sick.
it will.
There's so much less to engineer. There's no oil involved. It's
Yeah.
just gonna fly down.
And I
And
feel
then
like
everyone's gonna follow along, which they already are.
And
So
I
it's
feel
just
like
gonna
the
make it cheaper.
self-drive is like an extra $7,000 on the cars
So
just
worth it.
because
So worth it.
it's new and like that's
Yeah,
new
You think
thing.
it's going to end up going
At
down?
some point it's going to be like
It's gonna be
oh,
like
yeah,
an add-on, like
exactly
fucking
like
Bluetooth.
oh yeah, well every car's self-drive. I mean, you don't even pay for that. It's just
You remember back in the day when you drove your own car like a fucking
Yeah.
jabroni?
You stroking out too, dog? Fuck.
Wow, nice.
It's all right.
Roasting yourself there.
All right. What? Another question.
Oh,
Okay.
oh.
What?
I mean, Dave said I'm not allowed to make jokes like this, but like my friends all get to answer the fucking question.
Oh shit. Okay,
Goddamn.
go ahead.
I
Hit
don't
us.
have a dream car.
Hit us. I'm sorry, Joe.
No, I don't have a dream.
Because I know you don't have one.
You mentioned
Ford
the
Mustang.
electric.
Always has been.
Oh,
Always will
really?
be.
Yeah.
Always.
Well, okay, but what body style? Do you have a year?
I prefer like ideally like it would be a green 1968 Ford Mustang.
Okay, so
hatchback.
the cool ones.
Yeah.
Then when they started doing the new bodies that everybody started getting because they
Yeah.
lowered the prices and stuff,
Yeah.
I thought that car looked like trash.
The newest ones are weird because they don't even look like Mustangs.
Yeah.
It's like in the 80s
They
and 90s.
look like
when
Chargers,
they just started looking
right?
like they just started looking like other shit.
Yeah,
Like
they
I
do
would
look
want a
like Chargers.
classic Mustang, but if I could like just go get a new Mustang, like I would still be happy with that because I've always wanted one. I had the Ford Mustang racing game for PS4.
Nice.
I've always loved Ford Mustangs.
I remember the year where Mustang was like they built them out so that they just like were like regular cars.
Yeah, like in the 90s. I remember I had like a Hot Wheels car for like a 90s Mustang. I was
It
like,
looked
what the
like
fuck?
just
It
like
looks
a-
like a fucking Honda
Yeah,
or something.
right.
Like, what is this? So,
All ready, boys?
Yeah.
What takes up too much of your time?
fucking.
You dog, you.
Like, so free time?
So and I like because
Because work
Dave.
takes up way too much time.
Oh, Sean's showing me the Nissan that he's talking
Yeah, those
about.
are cool.
They're sick.
That looks sharp. That does look sharp, man. For like
They're
a piece
sick
of shit
car.
Nissan. No, but Sean, what takes up too much of your time? And I asked, like when I was going through these questions, I asked before the podcast started, and Dave initially was like, "Oh, work, hands down, work."
Which
and
makes that arise.
That's the
a lot-
obvious one. So I mean,
Oh, I
however,
guess it's sort of realistic.
however you want to answer it. Oh, Sean's dream car is
Only costs 113.
That's got to be the base.
oh
of the
yeah,
base.
that's like doesn't even come with wheels. 113. Like, oh, you want the wheels? 140, motherfucker.
All right, so Dave said work takes up most of his time.
They said work, but that's like outside. Don't say work. Pretty much, like work's an obvious one.
You can't say too much though, because like that puts a negative connotation on it. Do you know what I mean?
I was about
What
to say,
takes
like,
up
too much
of your
implies
time?
that it's a bad thing.
Nothing takes up too much of my spare time because I wouldn't fucking do it.
Exactly. I would say, like, some stupid, like, home maintenance.
Fucking idiots.
Like, just home owning.
Yeah, okay, I
takes
guess
up a lot
sweeping
of
the
time.
okay.
floor.
Because, like, you know, you got
Yeah.
dust, vacuum.
All right,
like,
all right. So let's
house maintenance
make an
shit.
addendum off this. What do you spend most of your free time doing? Let's do that.
Fuck.
Because you are right. Too much of your time sounds like it's a negative connotation tied to it.
fucking.
Yeah.
Really? I'm like, damn.
You guys
feel
fucked that hard?
lucky.
Stop. No,
Yeah,
I don't
really.
want. I'm not going to talk about that.
How much you guys? Fuck?
No. Watching fucking TV takes up way too much
Yeah,
time because Heather
that's
and
a
I
good
are always
one.
starting a new series or like movies and shit.
That's a good one.
But there's always way too much to watch. So I guess like with the negative connotation of too much time, it's probably that we should probably go outside more.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I dig
Because
it.
I mean, the 30 seconds it takes to bang like doesn't count.
Right.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, good for you."
For me, it's easily BJJ.
Yeah, that's right. I knew you were gonna say that. Can I say yours, Sean? I know what yours is gonna be.
I
too.
know you do too. Go ahead.
Apex.
Yeah.
I-
It ruins my life.
Also, before I was thinking Apex, I was also thinking biking.
But that's only
In the
that's
summer.
only 4 or 5 months out of the year.
Yeah.
Apex is year round.
Right.
I can't ride my bike in the summer. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, probably during the winter it would be more snowboarding. I feel like I do a decent amount of that. I'm definitely not gonna this year.
You know, I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm thinking like
Should we go?
maybe the gym.
Yeah.
I spend so much time at the gym compared to anything else that I do.
yeah.
'Cause you get up super early to go.
Right.
You fucking
Every day,
Yep.
1 to 2 hours. I don't. When I play Apex, I'm not always playing for 1 to 2 hours. I
No?
really don't. No, but the thing is, I don't. I also don't play every single day.
Okay.
There might be days
Okay.
where I pull 3-4 hours a day, but it's once or twice a week,
Nice.
and that's it.
Nice. Dude, how did you get so fucking handsome?
I don't know, man.
I'm just looking at you right now, dude.
Yeah. It's kind of like a gift, but it's
You are
also a
so
curse.
handsome.
I know.
It's got to be a curse. Just everywhere you go, people are like, "Have a good day, sir."
Yeah,
you handsome
jumping
fuck.
all over me. Yeah.
God. Anyway, all right. So, what is your best?
Yeah, I wanna-
Sorry,
What's
can I
poppin'?
interject for a second?
No,
I'm
you're good, man.
I just got a strange PayPal notification.
Okay, hit it.
So we got my in-laws a smart TV for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
And I gave them my login for Vudu, that like digital movie app. I specifically said don't rent movies from Vudu because it's going to charge me.
Oh, shit, they did?
Use Heather's Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
And now somebody just ran a movie from my Vudu, so now I have to text my mother-in-law and be like, "Hey, did you just rent a movie?"
How's
from-"
Jumanji 2? Idiot.
Yeah, because I just looked to see what it was. I'm like, what the hell is this? Because Heather doesn't even know about it. So now I got to be like, hey, exclamation point. Did you just rent a movie from my Vudu, question mark? Because I just got charged from it, period. All good, comma. Just use Heather's Amazon account in the future for your movie rentals.
Whore.
Send it.
They did whore.
There we go.
Siri, good for you, man. I'm proud of you.
So yours? Because I said I don't mean to cut you off, but I cut you off.
Christmas. What, for taking up too much time?
Yeah.
Winter would probably be snowboarding.
Yeah. I'm still trying to go. Yes.
This year, it's hard to think, because honestly, this year I've turned into a completely different person with just like the fucking house renovation shit. Like, it's honestly just been that. And I'm almost like to a point where I'm like, I can't even remember doing anything else. So I feel like house renovations, which I do enjoy to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can get fairly fucking tedious, but yeah, winter, definitely snowboarding. And I'll tell you when I get a personal life, and then I can tell you better stuff.
I want to run this question again.
Oh, dude, by the way, let's fucking go snowboarding.
I'm in.
The fuck?
I'm in.
You keep saying it. When are you off now? What is
My
your
schedule just goes back this week. So after
that
this week, I'm good.
So what does that mean?
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, instead of like all throughout the week too.
You're off Tuesday?
I will be.
You're off Tuesday.
Yes, not this week. This is my last week. I'm done after this week. Yes. Yeah.
Whatever next Tuesday I have,
Okay.
we're going, dude.
Okay.
We're going.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
I want to
I'll pay
rerun
you-
that question.
I'll pay your whole fucking way. You're gonna love it.
God, dude.
You're gonna love it.
Thank God. No,
I'll
it's
switch it out,
expensive. The
Don.
last time I went, it was like $200 because I had to rent and buy a thing.
It'll probably cost us or me, like 150 probably.
I can
for rental.
more than likely borrow a snowboard.
I can probably dress you.
I'm goofy though.
Are you?
Yes.
Get the fuck out. You're goofy? Mm-hmm. You must get so much ass.
Are you?
I swear to Christ.
Or
No.
are you regs?
I go both ways.
Yeah, we know.
I can because I'm not good enough.
I go
been
both
15
ways,
years.
but I'm normal.
Yeah.
I'm regular footed.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they call a normal person.
Regs. Regular.
Because like anytime it's kind of like a slow area and I'm like, what the fuck we doing? I go goofy just to get more practice. I'm not good at goofy right now. My first like 2 or 3 runs of the season, I'm so awkward with goofy, but I'll get there again. All right, hold
on. I want to rerun that question. I said.
The fuck.
I just
bro?
want to rerun it and say what takes up most of your time when you have to do something. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you have a plan and you just can't stop doing whatever you're doing. There's something like mine is Apex again. It's the same answer.
Oh, video
so-
games is always the answer.
Yeah.
So you're saying I have to go.
Like, what's
to
your procrastination
Dave's.
thing?
Yeah.
But I'm doing this and I don't want to stop and
At
I'm
the-
going to tell him I'm going to be late because I'm doing
It
this.
used to be video games. Now it's probably house bullshit.
Still, yeah.
Yeah, house bullshit.
Jiu-jitsu.
That's very true. Yeah.
Can't leave. I've got Lauren in a fucking armbar right now.
I've canceled a lot of plans, like with Lauren's group of friends, because of jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. Also, you told us you don't like them. So
That was the cover, but
gotcha.
Nice, dude.
All right, go ahead. I was just curious if anybody's would change, and it really didn't.
The next one's weird, but it's what's your best single day on the calendar?
Like one day a
Of
year that I'm always like.
One day a year where you're like, Fuck yeah. Fucking 4th of July, brother. Gonna get hammered and make love to my cousin.
So the easy answer is April 25th in honor of Miss Congeniality. Not too hot, not too cold. All you need is a light jacket.
Wow.
But
This fucking guy. Nice.
no, November 15th. Have I ever told you
Yeah?
about this?
No.
Everything happens November 15th.
Yeah?
It was Sam Harvey's birthday.
Okay.
I mean, it probably still is because Sam Harvey still is alive.
For now.
First time I ever saw Bruce Springsteen.
Nice.
Brock Lesnar beat Randy Couture for the UFC Heavyweight Championship the year after that.
Never forget.
PS4 came out that day.
Ooh.
My deceased third cousin, twice removed Macho Man Randy Savage's birthday.
Wow.
Wow, that's
We
a
just
lot.
found out last night Space Jam was released on November 15th.
Wow.
There's like a whole list of shit Justin knows about too. I
yeah?
think because they're ahead of us. So it was November 14th, but technically it was November 15th when Holly Holm knocked out Ronda Rousey too. So Justin, I told him about this when we were at UAlbany. I'm like, good shit always happens November
Yeah.
15th. So November
nuts.
15th is the day. Every
love
time it's
it.
come up on the calendar, I'm like, this is a holiday to only me.
Let's go.
Yeah, like, what do you think? I'm gonna answer like my anniversary or something. Nah, that shit's cool, but like
Nice.
November 15th is
Yeah.
the real day. So
Boys.
Mine comes more than once a year. Friday the 13th.
oh.
I always,
Oh,
I
nice.
love,
Nice.
shit. I love that, like the stigma behind it. I like
Yeah.
to watch any movie or talk about horror movies or what shit could happen on.
How'd you
Friday the
celebrate
13th.
this last one?
It was just 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. What'd
It
you
was
do?
also a full moon.
What'd
Oh,
you do?
nice.
Yeah, I know this stuff.
Well, after I transformed, I butchered a bunch of school children.
31 to be precise, to answer our question.
Yeah,
Yeah, 31
cool.
was a great movie though.
That's cool.
I don't know. Like, do you have a real date? Like his has valid reasoning. Do you?
So I specifically don't. Like I thought that was an interesting question.
It is a good question.
Is it like your
420?
birthday? Is it like
No. It would probably be from fucking Stephen King. His special number was 19. So if you said yours comes around more than once, I would go every 19th.
it is still
day
a
of the month.
specific day,
Yeah.
I guess.
It's a fucking solid day for me. I don't know. I'm just in such a good mood every 19th. Like, fuck it. If you ever need anything from me, you hit me up on a 19th of any day of the month.
When did we go to UFC? What was the date of that?
The 2nd? No.
Oh, it was. All right, never mind.
Yeah.
Wow, you're nice on
November
those days
2nd?
too.
yeah.
Yeah, it was the
That was not that long ago.
That was the best day of my entire life. I'll never forget it.
Bank account went to zero.
Yep. No, cash account went to 0. You want to go to this place? It's cash only. Dave, who has no cash. Yeah, sure. Sean, who also has no cash. This is going to be great. Me with cash. Fucking fantastic.
What's Dave's special day?
I don't partake.
Any day I do jujitsu.
Nice.
No, it's definitely not
Every
his
day
birthday.
ending in Y.
Yeah. It's definitely not my birthday.
That's
the
for
worst
sure.
day.
I know
That's the
that he
worst
gets
day.
sad every.
So why?
I don't like getting older.
Can we... Oh, that's your...
Why? We all do it.
Does mortality scare you?
One time my mom was like, "Hey, what's going on with David?" This is a true story. She really did do this. "Hey, what's going on with David?" I said, "What do you mean?" She goes, he just seems so sad. It's his birthday."
I hate my birthday.
And I was like, "Yeah, he just doesn't like saying that he's a year
Yeah.
older."
And don't fucking be like, don't try to like make me have fun. Dave, it's your birthday. We're gonna sing to you at the restaurant. Like none of that.
Oh, I should have mentioned that. My
That's
biggest
brutal.
fears. If anybody ever did that to me, I would never talk to them again.
Like
If they
it
told
won't
the service
embarrass
it's my
me because
birthday.
I don't think I get embarrassed very easily, but you did once.
Wait, what?
When he was in
Wait,
the,
yeah.
He picked me up as a T-Rex.
I strolled up to the train station, T-Rex suit. I've never seen Dave embarrassed in my life
That
before.
embarrassed me.
But that fucking got you.
Yeah.
I couldn't understand why. I'm like, dude, these people are nobody.
I don't know.
Yeah, you'll never see them. That's
Yeah,
why
I
I
don't know.
don't
And
get
Dave
embarrassed.
was just like,
I had that
He
in
was
mind.
so
I
uncomfortable.
had that in mind. I just was
Like,
embarrassed.
I'm never gonna see these guys
Yeah.
again. But I gotta keep moving.
yeah, it doesn't matter. They'll all
But they
remember
saw-
me as the asshole who left with Jurassic World.
Yeah, they saw the sign. I
That
wonder,
left with Jurassic World.
yeah, the sign I was scared of because
They saw the
little
sign
kids.
like, oh, now I know all about this guy that I'm walking next to. That
Yeah.
must be him.
Oh, that's
I'll
David
just
Tiernan,
stare at
breaker
him.
of cervix.
I put some pretty vile stuff on that sign, and there was a bunch of little kids. Cause
Oh, I was walking next to a grandma.
yeah, because little kids flock to you, like, oh my god, it's dude in a
She's like,
T-Rex
are you
outfit.
still in the business of breaking those things?
Yeah. And there was like little kids like, oh, what did the sign say? I was like, you don't need to see that.
There was
Same
a
thing
guy.
as the fox. No one knows. Get the fuck out of my face.
There was a guy that was walking with like behind us as we were walking out.
Yeah.
So pissed that you were wearing a dinosaur fucking costume. So mad.
Hey, excuse me. They're extinct, motherfucker. Show
Yeah.
some sympathy.
I fucking turned back. This guy's just like, like the look on his face. It was like,
Yeah, why do people get so butthurt about stuff
he was
like that?
so butthurt.
I'm sure he was. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like if you make a joke where everybody's laughing, and then if you look around, there's always that one guy that's like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
That's not funny."
Yeah.
But like the dinosaur suit thing, like that was exclusive to Dave.
Right.
So
Right.
what the fuck's this guy? What's he got worried
Yeah,
about?
just fucking move on.
yeah, I've been like, go
Keep
mind your
going.
tea and crumpets. Go fuck yourself.
That was
A
amazing.
lot of information about me on that poster board. not any,
There
not,
sure
not,
fucking was,
don't know
brother.
why I was embarrassed. Huh? I wonder which one Dave Tiernan is. Let me look around. And then Drew, hey Dave, with the little T-Rex arms.
Yeah. Dude, that I honestly would have been very embarrassed too if that didn't mask your face. Because people kept pointing and running up to me
Yeah.
and taking pictures with me, and I was like, "Wow."
Were you holding up the sign in pictures?
No,
like,
it wasn't. It was all folded up and fucking protected. They weren't seeing that. And I didn't open it up until I saw Dave's fucking walk. Because you couldn't see out of the thing very well, but I could see, I know what Dave looks like. So I'm like, oh, that's Dave. And then I kind of like looked around and unfurled it like, okay, Dave, read this quick. We got to go.
Before the cops come.
Yeah, that's a valued and treasured moment.
Yeah.
Embarrassing you. All right. What are some things you've had to unlearn?
Oh, the N word, so people don't look at my tweets and ruin my career.
Big facts.
I got to go back and delete some stuff.
I think that's a fair thing to say, though. Like I feel
For who?
Yeah,
no, I do. I think it's because when we're kids.
Do you need a shovel? Because you're digging a hole here.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. When you're a kid, you learn all about slavery and then say some stuff, right?
This is going to be our last episode. Hope everybody enjoyed. Says, I'm sorry you know what? To do anymore.
Yeah, I had to unlearn how to be friends with Dave so I could be friends with Sez because I don't have enough room in my friend circle.
Nice.
That's a bad choice. It's a rough choice.
We got to get Dave and Sez on one episode together.
They're very similar people.
I don't like this tension
They
that
are.
I
like
sense.
body size and stuff.
Yeah. No, Dave
No
is
way.
way
Well,
more
he's
jacked.
he's more jacked.
Yeah.
But like I mean, dark hair, fucking the beard, and I think they look.
Sez is a
alike.
good
That's
dude.
like you're
but
23
it-
and me, pretty much.
Yeah. Well,
It says here you're genetically predisposed to having arms.
Says here you have 5 fingers on your left hand.
No, that's a good question. I don't know what like something I've had to unlearn like really is.
Yeah, I feel like I had very good. I think my dad's short temper, and it's funny. You guys knowing me, I used to have a very quick temper.
oh, I got the worst of that.
Oh fuck yeah, you did. I had
You're
to
so mean to
really.
me sometimes.
Oh, dude, fuck yeah. And like, I don't know. I remember telling a client too, because she was like, oh, my kid's going through the teenage years. And I was like, dude, those were tough years. Sometimes I was just furious and I had no fucking reason why.
Yeah.
Like, I woke up,
You
I had
made
great
stuff
sleep.
up.
I did all my homework. Nothing was going wrong. And I would just be furious. And then people were like, dude, why are you furious? And I didn't know why. And I couldn't be like, no reason. I'm just furious. So I was
Same.
just like,
Shut the
I
fuck
would.
up.
Yeah, I know
I
you
genuinely
did.
would make stuff up.
I
Because,
remember saying that to you one day. I
Yeah.
was like, "You fucking made this up. You're not. You're not."
And I'd be like, well, I can't be just absolutely furious for no reason. So
Yeah.
I have to make up a reason. So I just make up some fucking reason. But I had to learn not to be, and that's something still ongoing because my dad, like, even working all these house projects we're doing, like he'll be working on something for 10 seconds. It goes wrong a little bit, and he'll be like, "Oh motherfucker, fuck me!" and makes his window.
Yeah.
He's just screaming. He screams the funniest shit, and it's so hard to like not laugh while he's pissed. And then I'm like, all right, I definitely have to have more patience than this guy, and I can't not do this. So there's a little bit, but nothing terrible, man. Like my dad's a fucking saint. My mom's great. Like I don't have like if you had a really racist father, I feel like you'd have, geez, I used to hate black people till I met them, and I was like, oh, they're people too. Like I don't have anything terrible like that.
No, but to piggyback off that, I mean, my father, like, I've had to unlearn his ways of doing things, especially around Heather, because it like stresses her out. But like, I'll get like my dad, if I'm working on a project starts going wrong, I'm like, fucking whore, piece of shit. And then
Where the fuck is the fucking? Oh, there it is.
yeah, like I can't do that anymore because she's not Sav.
Right.
So women.
Dave, Sean, anything?
Things to unlearn.
It doesn't necessarily have to be like a dark thing. It could be something like stupid.
I think
like,
everybody can say what you
like
said.
I used to wipe the wrong way. Now I wipe the right way.
Hey, when you wipe, do you push down? Like, do you wipe and push down, or do you go up?
It depends on the job.
Push down.
I do.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I get it from all
roll
angles.
the toilet paper around your hand, which is really
yeah,
weird.
That's a weird one, dude.
Wait, you don't do that?
No, what? You're literally having your protection for your
Exactly.
hand. You're cutting in half the protection your hand could have.
I'm not wrapping
What do you
anything
mean?
around my hand. I'm not getting in a.
What
fucking
is the
bar
paper
fight.
towel? What is the toilet paper doing behind your hand? Nothing.
No, you just wrap it and then you pull it off, and you have the whole thing in a neat thing rather than
okay.
bunching it up
Okay,
like
never
you
mind.
do and slipping fingers in there and going, "Oh, I'm straight, I swear," but it's
He's not.
No, I'll hit it from whatever angle I need to.
me
get
too.
clean.
I do too.
I go from like crack to balls, and then I go balls to crack.
Wait.
I'll go both ways.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'll
you go
reach-
from the front?
I'll
I've
reach.
never done that.
I'll
I've never
do.
wiped from the
It's
front. I'm not fingering.
for
my
me. It's
fucking vagina.
it's front and back every time. It's crack.
So
to
why did
balls
you just
and
make
then
a big
balls to
deal
crack.
when I said I go
Yeah,
down and
always
up?
go with the
It's
toilet
the
paper,
exact
you
same thing.
mute.
If you're going like this,
No.
that's the exact same thing as me going like this.
But I'm
except
not-
You're going like this.
I'm not pushing. I'm
you don't
pulling. I'm
start
constantly
pushing.
pulling.
You
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
start-
You
No, you
never
don't.
push.
Hey, how do you
don't.
start a
You don't.
lawnmower?
You
Do
said
pull it?
push. You said you push or pull.
Yeah, I did. I say I do them both. I didn't say I start with any. I didn't say I started with anything. He's right. You don't start with that because you push.
Because that's weird.
That's a big chunk that you could possibly
that you push to your
nuts.
balls.
Yeah.
You worded that
And you got poop
weirdly.
balls.
Okay, that's
I
all
did
I'm
not.
saying.
You're
Yes,
just a
you did,
psychopath that likes men, and that's all there is about it. Okay, Chatterbait.
Okay, Chatter. Hey, good memory, dog. All right, last question here. Unlearn. All right. So I really want to ask this to you two, just because I don't think Joey has traveled much. But what's the most interesting place you guys have been? Because I know you've been to. Oh God, what's the fucking good college? Damn it.
He's also been to Italy.
Yeah, you went to a wedding at fucking Harvard, didn't you?
Weren't you at Notre Dame?
Notre Dame. Is that what it was?
Notre Dame was in France.
Yeah.
Is it in France? Yeah.
No. Where was the wedding you went to? Yeah, Notre Dame's in front.
That was Harvard. That was Harvard.
Harvard's
in
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Didn't you have to go to
I
a
was at-
wedding overseas though, or something?
No, that was supposed to be in France, but it got canceled.
Oh.
So we just hung out in France. We hung out in Paris, Amsterdam. Where else? It was another city. I forget. But my favorite is probably Paris. It's just beautiful. It's just breathtaking.
Yeah, I want to go there.
It's the most interesting place you've been,
Yes.
and why?
The fucking Louvre Museum is just breathtaking. It's just.
That's
I
great.
can answer this
insane.
very easily. It is in the States. San Francisco was the most interesting place I've ever been.
How so?
Never seen so many
Homeless.
bums in my
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
They are ruthless.
Wow.
They're.
Why?
Did I tell you the story? Amanda went into the hotel, and I'm sitting in the car, and this bum just walks right up to the window, looks in the car like
shit.
he's searching for something.
Yeah.
I knocked on the window, rolled. I said, "Buddy, I'm in here," and he goes, "Oh, okay," and walks away. Dude, they have tents.
Wow.
They pitch tents, and they live in tent. Like, it is the bum capital of the world.
Wow.
It's insane. You'll never see anything like that again. I didn't really like the city, to be honest. It wasn't like anything cool. Like New York's way cooler.
You think so?
Yeah, it is.
There's stuff to do in New York. In
Yeah.
San Francisco, it's
Right.
just like climb the hills.
It
and
is
see
like
the
that.
houses.
Yeah.
Right.
But like, dude, that was the most interesting place because even in New York, it's not like that. I've never seen homeless
Go
like that.
to Penn Station.
I've been there. I know what you're saying, and you're right. It is loaded, but like, dude, San Fran was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Trash everywhere, people everywhere.
I've seen it too.
Yeah,
I would say
that's
like,
the first thing you told me. Like when I said I was there, you were like, "Just be
that's
careful."
all it's known for. You say
be
San
careful.
Francisco, I think homeless people. That's it.
Wow.
Fucking. But I will say like the Penn Station in New York and the Penn Station in Newark. The Newark one is probably the worst.
Oh, really?
You go down a hallway and like there's another like you take another right to like a corridor. Just lined with homeless people.
Yeah.
And they're all wandering around talking to themselves, like yelling shit. Like that makes me very
That's like the
uncomfortable.
whole city of San Fran. That's what's gross about it.
Oh.
You never been there yet?
No, I mean, Drew hit the nail on the head. I haven't traveled that much, like, and when I have, it's always been to like super touristy places.
Yeah.
So like, I would say probably the most interesting place was
Vegas.
Yeah, I guess. But we did a staff retreat in Mystic, Connecticut years ago at my old job. And one of our coworkers, he was a big fraidy cat, very superstitious and shit. So, because it was my mom's company, she picked the activities that we did on the staff retreat. So she picked 2 different ghost tours to fuck with the guy. And he got so afraid he went home. But we did 2 different ghost tours in Mystic, Connecticut. Wow. And one of them, they talked about how there's like a pig man of Mystic who like kills somebody or something. I don't know. And Kyle, who was our CEO at the time, was literally just laughing in the woman's face while she's telling the serious story about Pigman. He's like got his head back, howling in laughter. And then we did a graveyard tour, and the guy who led it was literally dressed in like 1700s garb with a fucking lantern. And it's like, take a picture without your flash, and you'll see like lights, and you do. And Kyle's like, no, that's not the light. He's like, no, that's the ghosts.
Yeah, classic.
And it was like all these old like graves and shit. Like you were able to walk into like tombs and stuff. And it's kind of wild. We ate at Mystic Pizza, like the Julia Roberts movie. I ate a whole order of mozzarella sticks and half a pizza, and then shit and tore my asshole the next morning. It was the first time I ever had blood butt. So that was pretty interesting.
Do you do raspberry sauce with your mozzarella sticks?
Never.
Amanda
Never.
does.
I do marinara.
I'm in.
I like marinara.
Yeah.
I don't like
Marinara is good too.
I don't like the sweet ass. Like I never really liked raspberry that much.
You've been around though.
Yeah, you've been to Alaska and shit. You've done some shit, man.
That's got to be interesting. It's
Alaska's
a whole
got
other
to be
world.
number one.
I was trying to think of what's the most interesting. Alaska was beautiful in a lot of ways. Colorado was really pretty in a lot of ways too. I've driven through some fucking garbage states, I'll tell you that right now. But I feel like the
all
most
the west, basically, until you hit the shoreline.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
so dead.
Yep.
It's the same thing.
And most of the east.
Yeah.
I almost want to say New Orleans. They had like a
Yo, I
had
was
a
just talking
really
about this
good
the other
history.
night, and I've never been.
they've got like a crazy. There's like this tomb thing that they have where there's a place where they bury people, like anywhere
I've
else.
heard of this.
And they used to bury them 6 feet under, like that's the thing. But there's this drainage problem.
The levee, right?
I don't even know. You might be right, but there's a drainage issue, and what was happening was that dead bodies
Because New Orleans is below sea level.
we're getting like washed out. So there'd be these
wow.
fucking skeletons like either on the land or in the river. I kind of forget the story, but what they started doing was putting these like tombs above ground. So now all their tombs are above ground.
Yeah.
Like Nicolas Cage for some reason, the psychopath.
Well, he's still alive.
But he has his tomb all set in New Orleans. So you can
Wow.
walk there and be like, that's where Nick Cage is going to be buried. And you're
That's
like, what?
wild.
And there's this one tomb that it's a bunch of like hundreds of people are buried in it because there's like this certain way that it's shaped. I don't really remember the Scientology on it. LOL.
Nice.
Scientology.
Hey, nice.
Hey, nice. But you put like your bones in there, and the way it's shaped and what material it's made of, the sun heats it up so much it liquefies your body and bones, and then it goes in, and then someone else can be buried in it, and it's like this
Damn.
famous thing. So there's hundreds of people buried like in this one thing.
What the
so
fuck?
even though that's like weird and morbid, like I thought
that's
that was
interesting.
really
Cool.
interesting. But like Alaska, like it's just like this.
Alaska
beautiful-
don't have that, huh?
Yeah.
It's like this beautiful rolling hill. I feel like the Adirondacks have that in a certain way.
Yeah, sure.
Like I've snowboarded in Alaska. It was very similar to Colorado, which is very similar to around here. Like I feel like that was pretty fucking unique.
Yeah.
What's up?
Did you get beignets in New Orleans
I did.
at the famous place?
I don't think the famous place. There was a ton on like their little strip.
It's
fuck.
an indoor type of thing, right? Like it's like an indoor market, right? And you walk through it.
It's very so like in Boulder, Colorado. There's like a mall where like you walk down the center of a street, and in each piece there's like it's like an outdoor mall.
Yeah.
And that's very similar. Like there's this big long strip, this street, Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
That most of the store faces are just open, and you
Lauren
can walk
said
down
that
and go
Bourbon
through.
Street was really dirty and disgusting.
Yeah.
It-
I've heard
it
it's a
sure
fucking
is, kiddo.
shithole.
It sure fucking is. A lot of homeless, a lot of people trying to fuck with you. But there's like live music that's phenomenal. There's DJs
That's
that
what
are
she
phenomenal.
mentioned too, as well. Like you walk by, you
Yeah.
just hear really cool music.
That's how
Yeah.
Nashville is.
And then you keep
I've
going
heard Nashville is super cool.
and
It's
you
all
hit
right.
like
It's way smaller than you think.
places that smell delicious. And so we just kept popping into random places like to eat. So I had a whole bunch of random shit to eat that I ate a ton.
That's fun. That's really fun.
Yeah, dude, how was Nashville?
It's basically like one main strip,
surprised.
and you can see the whole thing from start to end, whatever end.
Oh, wow.
It's that small.
Wow.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There are other blocks you can go
Yeah,
down and stuff,
right.
but it's not the main strip.
Right.
You have if you want to go see that stuff, just go to New York.
Yeah.
The difference is Nashville is like Western kind of like it's got that feel, and it is true. Like every store you go down, every bar that there is, it's just music. Some restaurants have like 3 or 4 stories. Every story has a different artist in it.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. But it's all honestly like 90% of it is country music. You can hear it.
Oh, I love it.
It's cool. It's definitely cool.
It seems
But
like
it's
a lot
way
of fun.
smaller than people imagine. Like when I went there, I was like, "What? I thought this was way bigger."
Yeah.
Right. Right.
No, see, like that's all cool shit. Like I think like Heather and I, you know, I've been like
I got
some
drive.
cool spots in like Connecticut and Maine and shit with her and everything, but you know, I've never taken like a really interesting trip. Like she's gone to Europe. I've done
Nice.
like nothing.
Yeah.
But we want to go to New Zealand in 2020.
And I don't really think that's
so-
your thing either, right? Like you're not like, dude, let's walk around.
Oh,
You know what
I'm
I mean?
into that. That's me. I like that.
I
if it's
know
like
Sean
if it's
is-
like a city or something, I would
Yeah.
do
I
that. But
recommend
like,
Paris to anybody.
yeah, I don't want to just go like let's just go hike somewhere. Like that's
that's
fucking
not my
boring. I
thing,
grew up
yeah.
on a fucking mountain surrounded by
Yeah.
trees, and I
Yep,
hated it
agreed.
my whole life.
Right.
Like I'm a city person.
Nice.
So I would love to like go somewhere and see like cool ass cities and the architecture and shit like that. That would be awesome to me. But like
Cool ass city would be Atlanta or
yeah,
Chicago.
Hotlanta.
Yeah, both of them are awesome.
Yeah, see, I would like shit like that, but like taking a trip to just go like in nature is fucking. And I probably sound like such an asshole, but like I'm super allergic to fucking grass. And
Yeah,
didn't I
no,
send you guys
yeah.
that picture where I
Yep.
got allergy tested?
Yep, yep.
I always hated the outdoors as a fucking kid.
Yeah,
One,
no wonder.
because PlayStation's way more fun than running. And 2, like I just hate being outside. I don't like nature.
If I take a nature trip, it's gonna be an African safari. It's not
That'd
gonna
be
be
so
like
fun.
Yeah,
nice,
I'm
dude.
afraid to go to Africa though, because you always hear about like people catching some rare, fucking disease that like there's no cure for. Like
Just don't
I
have
know,
sex with the locals.
No, I know of 2 different people who caught like some sort of weird respiratory infection and have died.
Right.
And like I'm only 28, and I've heard
That's-
2 different fucking people doing this in the
That's-
last like decade and a half.
When I was watching Naked and Afraid,
Yeah.
they follow people afterwards, and they're like 2 years after this girl, she cut her foot, she got infected, and
Yeah.
like they had to like fucking cut her foot off. And I was like, oh, you know what? Naked and Afraid's cool and all, but I'm not willing to sacrifice my foot for this bullshit show. So
Yeah.
never mind. Never want to be on Naked and Afraid.
If you had to lose a limb, what would you pick?
Oh God, probably a leg.
Damn.
Probably. I need
Well,
my
wait,
hands for work.
Do we mean like limb as like a whole leg, or can it just be a foot?
I'd
don't know how that
I'd be
shit
down
works.
with a foot for sure. You can get a fake leg. I couldn't do my work with a fake arm. I could do my leg with a fake.
Yeah.
Or I could do my work with a fake.
I
leg.
would definitely pick like a foot or something because like
Yeah.
I'm not, you know, not gonna lose my dick.
I
Dude,
think I
like,
would too.
to lose your arms would be otherworldly shitty.
Yeah,
You know what would be shitty is being blind or deaf.
yeah, or just black.
Well, yeah, it would. I feel like blind would be
Blind
worse.
would be tough.
Blind would be worse. I feel like
Deaf?
deaf.
I don't
would.
know. Both
Also-
would be equally shitty because you could never hear music if you're deaf.
You also wouldn't know what music is.
They
If
can-
Well,
you're
you
deaf
do
the whole-
now. Imagine if you do
Yeah,
now.
you lost your
that would
Yeah.
suck. You never get to hear anything ever again.
I was decent friends with a kid who was deaf in college, and he loved parties just because of the bass. He could feel it in his whole chest. He could feel it in his
so
head.
you feel like-
So he couldn't hear anything else. But you would just see him like really getting into it.
That's cool.
Because like
I
the
work with somebody
vibration
that's
would
deaf.
really
neat.
fucking move him. I thought that was super cool.
Yeah.
One thing I just want to say, to go back to what you were saying before about your birthday and like mortality and shit. I gotta send you guys a song later. It's the song called "If We Were Vampires" by this guy Jason Isbell, who's like an alt country singer. This song is all about how like relationships are special because we all die one day, basically, and like shit like that matters because like we're not vampires. And like the whole reason like relationships are special is because like they don't last forever. Like
Yeah.
you only have a finite
Yeah.
amount of time, and like that's it. And my brother reviewed him, and I went, and he and his wife duetted on it to end the show, and I'm like, this is the most depressing fucking way to end. I came home, I was crying. Heather's like, what's wrong? I'm like, you have to hear this song. And like to this day, I can't even hear it because I have to turn it off because I'll start getting emotional because I'm like, this is such a fucking downer.
Yeah, I'm afraid of getting older.
Yeah.
Are you? That's your fear?
That's my fear.
Yeah.
When we were talking about fears, you're like, I ain't afraid of shit. And getting old is your fear, huh?
Well, guess what, buddy?
I'm glad
I got a fear now.
I'm glad we
Yeah.
unearthed it. What would you want to be immortal?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I would, yeah.
But
Yeah?
everybody else around you would die. Would
Yeah.
that also be sad?
Sean would die. I would die. Joe would die. You'd
I
be
have,
like,
the golden, I
ah.
have the golden touch. I could just touch you all. See, I'd save all my friends.
No, you wouldn't.
No, I guess I could. I guess if it got too depressing, I could still kill myself. And
No,
I'd
you're
still-
immortal. You can't die.
No. Just from old age.
But yeah, so I want to send you guys the song just because like it's such a fucking downer and like, because I am with Dave on that, like mortality and getting older or fucking
Are you-
terrifying.
I don't want to like start getting sicknesses and gray hair and like
Yeah.
my joints not working.
Well, the thing that really made it sad for me was like
tough.
the chorus of the song is like knowing that this can't go on forever. Like likely one of us will have to spend some time alone. Maybe we'll get 40 years together. And I'm like, you've never truly lived till you've been to a concert and it ends with a husband and wife singing about how one of them has to die first and the other has to go on without them. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my God.
It's brutal.
So that's like a sad note to end. Can we go downstairs on?
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah,
dark.
we can't do that. So, when's the last time everybody shit their pants?
Nice. Oh, dude, I was coming off this fucking cleanse. I remember my friend Keisha.
Quiche.
She was gonna do the master cleanse. I think that was the situation, and I was like, "Oh, I'll do it with you." And she's like, "You'll do it?" And I was like, "Yeah, fuck it, I'll do." Because it seemed really hard, like water, lemon, cayenne pepper.
I remember you
maple
talking
syrup.
about this.
Yep, and that's it. And that's all you drink. You drink like 7 of them a day, or 6, or whatever the fuck the number was. And I remember
I don't eat anything for 7 days.
no, or it doesn't matter. I think we did 2 weeks once, and then this one in particular was 7 days. And after 7 days, I was so eager to eat. I ate like scrambled eggs with like peppers, ham, bacon.
Was it so delicious?
Dude, when you don't eat for a couple days, just the smell gets it like holy shit, it brings you to another place. It makes you appreciate food so much more. It's incredible. Honestly, it's like how I feel like a blind person would smell things. I was like, oh my God, wow, I can really smell everything in that. I was like going
Wow.
crazy. So I eat this fucking this omelet, and then I drive to work, and I had a 45-minute drive to work.
Oh no.
10 minutes in, my stomach turns like I've never felt it. And I was like, ugh, ugh. And then everything in my body was just like, yeah, we're gonna shit right now. And I was like, "Wah!" And like I felt it come out, and I was like, I was sitting in my car like trying to hold back, and I was like, I'm gonna shit my pants. Yeah. Like that was the only thought in my mind. I was like, dude, my body wants this out so bad. Like I don't even have control over this. Yeah. And then I finally, that risk happened like 6 or 7 more times. Like, oh my God, I'm gonna fucking do it. And then I finally make it to work. Everyone's like, good morning, Drew. I was like, move, bitch. I fucking ran to the bathroom, shit like I've never shit in my life. And then I was fine after that.
Oh, wow.
And it was pretty much the entire omelet. Like, just everything ran exactly through me.
Still yellow.
But that was a rough one. That was the worst I think it's ever been.
One time I had Chipotle for lunch at my old job. I got in my car to leave. I literally made it 3 minutes up the road, not even. I had to turn right back around, go back to work, and shit my brains out because I'm like, I'm not going to make it.
Chipotle does not make me shit.
It's the only time it's ever really done that to me.
I'll have it's almost like coffee. Like coffee suggests like, hey, I'm presenting you a shit. Do you want a shit? And then I can be like, nah, I'll do it later. And then I can just kind of
you get the
force a
bubblies,
wave
but
down.
Then
Chipotle does that too. They're like, hey, would you like the shit? Because we can do it now if you want. And I'm just like, fuck that. I'll wait. What, Dave? You got one?
Well, if I shit now, the hamster will come out of my ass. So not right now.
But all right. Do we need to?
Yeah, sweeps it up. Sweeps up. Thank
you,
for listening.
viewers.
See you guys
It's
next
been
time.
real.
Nothing happens when you die.
Yeah, you're right.
Are you gonna bless us or no?
What do you guys want? You got something you want me to kick?
I'll be your crying shoulder.
And David, I'll be your crying shoulder. I'll be the greatest man of your life.
Isn't it fan?
Yeah, but I want to be man.
Oh man,
I bet you did.
Hey, all right. I'm Raphael. Okay, Leonardo.
Yeah.